Woke up this little moon and my diamonds came in from Elliot. Pearls on that fucking bitch's neck, she so elegant. Shop about the fucking mall, so much made me a resident. This Maybach got 4 windows, tinted on it, feel like the president. How I'm coming, I'm just standing this.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Crooked Hour. Today we're going to be talking about, I'm not sure if I know where Nate Diaz's head is at. You know, there's this video that came out. I haven't actually watched the whole press conference yet, but this whole week, if you watch my How to Bet Both Ways, if you watch my Rapid Picks podcast, I've been saying that I don't know where Nate Diaz's head is at coming into this matchup, and I feel like this is a big reason why he's going to get knocked out. I know a lot of people will be saying, like, what do you mean Nate Diaz's head is at? He's got the heart of a lion. He just doesn't give a fuck. Like, that's his whole attitude. He just doesn't care. But that's exactly what I'm saying. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care about this fight. He doesn't care about the UFC anymore. I don't think he cares about his legacy. Of course, he's going to come in and fight, but to what extent? I don't really think he's hungry. I just could see him getting KO'd. So I'm going to show you the little video I'm talking about. This is what he said. Shout out to Jeddy Goodman.
Whatever.
And this is what Nate Diaz had to say.
Yeah, for sure. So I just fucking give up on preparing. I'm just whatever. Beat me.
You heard it there. I gave up on preparing. Whatever, beat me. Like, he just doesn't care. Just doesn't care. He hasn't prepared for this fight by the sounds of it, and he's just saying, I don't care, beat me. Like, if you're on the side of Nate, you're taking a hit. I think it was Kyle from Nelk put $1 million on Nate Diaz. How can you be confident putting on $1 million on a guy like this who's just saying, I don't care, beat me? Do I still think he's going to come in and fight? Sure. But to what extent? I do not know. I feel like the bet for round 1 KO, TKO is just even getting better and better now. Personally, I'm probably not going to take it. Round 1 or 2 isn't bad, but I just don't know if Khamzat's going to submit him or TKO him at this point. I feel like a TKO is more likely just because it is very hard to submit Nate Diaz, just like it is very hard to KO him, but how hard is it to TKO him? I don't know. I just could see him like getting on the ground, Khamzat controlling him, and Nate Diaz being like, man, just fuck this. Like, why am I here? Just get me out of here. Stops defending himself, just keeps getting punched in the head until the ref has to call it. And this just backs it up. What he's just said here, I give up on preparing, whatever, beat me. This here is enough to just show that, like, hey, if this happens, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be in this fight. How can you have confidence in somebody who's saying shit like this? Like, at least if he said, like, man, I didn't prepare on this fight, but I'm still gonna beat his ass. Like, I'm still gonna beat his ass. Everybody's doubting me, but I'm still gonna beat his ass. But the fact that he finished the sentence with saying "beat me," it's like, whatever, beat me. It's like, bro, are these words of a man who wants to win? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think Nate cares about winning in this fight. I think he just cares about getting it over and done with. He just wants to get in there, fight it out against Khamzat. Do his best. I think he will do his best, but I don't think he'll have that extra drive to be like, yes, let's get it in there. It is Nate Diaz. He's got a good heart, but this sentence, man. Exactly. We go into the comments, we got Colin, MMA Colin. Don't know who this bloke is, but I agree exactly what he said. Not a good look for the people backing Diaz here. Colin Balin says, at first I thought this was funny, but it's actually really sad to see that the UFC has completely worn both of the Diaz brothers. Yeah, but Nate took this fight. Apparently they turned him down, multiple people. I don't know the full story, but I think Nate got offered certain people and he didn't want to take them. And then he wanted certain people, but the UFC didn't want to give him it. And then they're like, had to meet in the middle. And the UFC's like, well, we will give you Nate Diaz. And Khamzat's like, well, I don't want to fight people like Kevin Holland and some other names. So he's just like, well, I'll take Khamzat Chimaev. I don't think Nate wanted to fight an unranked, but I don't think UFC wanted to give him against ranked that certain ranked people. I don't know why. Apparently he's wanted to fight people like Tony Ferguson and stuff, which would be a great matchup, but I think UFC did kind of want to screw him in a way. And by what Nate Diaz is saying, sounds like he's going to get screwed. So, I mean, hopefully it's over quick is all I'm saying. Hopefully he doesn't get too smashed. I am just hoping that he like has a decent half of a first round, but then gets controlled and just gets punched, and then the ref has to call it. I think that'd be the best outcome. Nate Diaz not badly hurt, and he's just like, you know, early stoppage. You know, he'll probably say that early stoppage. All his fans will be saying early stoppage, but I feel like, you know, when you say I give up on prepare and whatever beat me, I mean, those aren't winning words. I mean, he might do it. I could be completely wrong, but I wouldn't bank on it. And if I was a bettor, if you guys were wanting to bet on Nate Diaz, I think this is further reason to not lay some money down on him. I would, if you don't want to bet on Khamzat and you want to bet on Nate, I think the smartest decision is just to pass this entire fight or just do a prop bet. You know, maybe you think he gets out of the first round. Maybe make him go, make it so second round starts. Maybe that's a good bet. Fight to go to the second round. But yeah, I think I'm staying away from this. I don't know what I'm playing on this yet. This exactly right here makes me want to bet on Khamzat even more. Makes me want to bet on Khamzat by first or second TKO. That's something I might bet, but I'll have to see because Nate, as everybody knows, is durable. But anyway, just think when you're going to bet on this fight, you know, and if you think Nate Diaz is going to win, just think on what he said. I give up or prepare and whatever beat me. Just think on that. Anyway, guys, appreciate you all for dropping by. As always, have a good one.